You can't trust Jamaica police. Huh? Just like that. Jamaica police are criminal. 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 You can't trust Jamaica police and Jamaica police. How come you have to run? You have to run because they just coming like the gunman out there. Eh? Just like that. Me and me bed and you clip off the grill. And baby to come you clip your son and take this and blow and I start push me in my house. Eh? I start push me in the house and I push the baby mother with the baby. Eh? No justice. No justice. Eh? Just like that. Just like that. Huh? On a laugh. On a laugh. On a laugh. On a laugh. On a taxi. On a fire the gun. Eh? On a laugh. Oh.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Somebody died from a gunshot, a gun is involved. When you hear the shots being fired nightly, momentarily to just intimidate, and when the police come through, everything crisp. So what it is in the culture of the community that make people think that it is okay?
Major incident of violence last night. Early in the morning, in fact. And the time is important because it took place. You know what you because the unusual time. It started at 1 a.m. in the morning, and when you call the crime pattern, that's the unusual time. So obviously a well-planned operation. And although it was designed to take the police off guard, they were very near. But they were in Granville, and they responded almost immediately. At that hour of the morning in darkness, and with the high-powered weapons, the police had to be careful while in fact engaging them. So, you know, if an average citizen got killed in this road, we would have had a different picture from it. But the police responded well, engaged the criminals, and we were able to remove them from the scene, but we did lose 2 officers in Granville, and the elderly gentleman who was going inside the house. Not sure if he was shot as well, and a young man who was shot by the criminals. It's a result of continued gang warfare, which the police have been working on. As I said last night, it was operated in a well-planned operation by gangsters. And although engaged quickly by the police, still had a bad outturn. It is, I want to reassure the citizens, the police is working very seriously to disrupt the gangs, and they're not going to win. The situation in St. James has been, well, the term I use holding, but in fact we're able to contain some of the gang violence that we have noted in the last several weeks, especially since the global integration into Norwood. Granville has had several major interventions, fiscal side. The security force is going to take steps to target these gangsters. And last night was sad, unfortunate, but we're going to ensure that the gangsters are going and restore peace and safety, public safety for the people of Granville. We are aware there is tension in Granville, and in fact there are 2 contingents in Granville. So the police station not here a lot. There were 2 strong contingents, and after the very first of those fight, police was in the area. But at the time, in a densely populated area, the challenging for the police to be more aggressive than they were. In fact, much of the shooting that the citizens heard last night, and that caused a little fear, was a result of the engagement with the police and the criminals.
About 1:15, me hear, brother. And I said to my brother, I said, how that gunshot? And he said, yes. And he said, brother. He said, Jesus Christ, you can't cool off your boat a second. He said, Jesus have mercy. The man in the bathroom is about to shoot on the floor, no jaws. Because me remember if you pull up because me I try if we do. Is avoid because both was me living so me can't afford to make gunshot come through, so me duck. Whoever come to kill him knows say at the end, you know say I'm alone living there. Then go and kill you and burn down the whole of the house. So 3 houses them burn down over there, you know. The one when we live in one next door, and the other guy Lamb's Bread, whatever they call him, female. So 3 houses burn down over there. In space maybe less than half an hour because that's when the shots start fire. You know what I mean?
I note that this shooting and killing and arson took place during curfew hours leading into an all-day curfew. And that shows a high level of calculatedness on the part of the criminals. You asked about what measures. The Deputy Prime Minister has indicated that we leave it to the security forces on the ground to advise what kind of ops and then get the support of the government, the rest of government to deal with it. But bear in mind that Granville has had so many special security operations. Police supported by the army. Granville has had interventions over a period of time that you would expect the issues to be normalized and brought under control. And then you see a pattern and a cycle, a time of flare-up. Let me say that from the information I've received and from the time that I have spent here as Member of Parliament, it is clear to me that the solutions lie with the people. The people who live here, the big families who make up the community. The solution lies there, and this government stands willing and hopefully able to provide the support. But the people have the solution, and until they are prepared to say enough is enough and to help to deal with, either ask for the help or turn over those who are criminals, because there's a culture that has been normalized in the community. So it's okay to kill for revenge. It's okay to burn out a man's house and send the signal. This is organized crime. Whether they're your family members or they're your friends, it is wrong and should never, ever, ever be condoned.
Tell us, wow. Sleep, me sleep. Yeah, something like shot. But when we took now, you jump up and run in the bathroom. And the people, but when I'm people, so you see like smoke are coming in my house. Step back in her room because she alone sleep. You know, I sleep in one room and she sleep in one. Because my girlfriend is there, she America. So, when I look and see like a smoke, so I run and I try to cut the bathroom window. I see I come and shut the bathroom window. I try to cut the room window and I come and look out. So I just run back and just pull her off her bed and she drop on her face and I say, I hold her mouth and I say, no ball out. But she heavy and I lift her up and run through smoke and reach her doorway. And you know my house set up and escape. Run through the doorway through smoke. So say next house beside me under fire and my house under fire. I couldn't go and kill me. I couldn't go and kill her. So I tear down my fence and escape through. I couldn't go and see her.
Were you able to save anything?
No, nothing to save, nothing to save. 6 apartment house, burned down, flat. The dad and I save nothing, no school book, nothing. Birth certificate, everything, gone. Nothing I get to save.
So what is your daughter?
9. October come she at 9.
How is she coping now with the situation?
Well, I don't know she had coping now. I want to lady, just go to her night if she don't have on now. The one lady just give me them clothes.
To give her?
Yeah. I want to sleep.
So you're gonna see counseling for her?
I mean, don't cry, don't cry.
Police is here. The issue of the physical plant is not the issue. What we need is the, as indicated, cooperation of the citizens who know the criminals and to give the police the kind of information that can be converted to evidence. The police is active on the ground and are taking steps to mitigate the problem. Last night was well planned and came out of it. Almost like unusual time. Because when the police is active they're active on patrol, but given the presence of communication and cell phones, if you those who are with us in the area know there are some vacant phones in the area coming across here in the dark, you'll know when the police patrol doesn't move from gun percent or guns like back to the main road. But the police have to operate on site. Whether they went back to the station or went back to the main road, not a relevant issue. They were here, they were moving through. And the citizens said lose their fear of talking or lose this propensity to take revenge. Vigilante justice will not work if it is about killing. Right? The police will take steps to protect those who are involved in involved in who are providing with information. In fact, I'm hoping the big case currently being tried in Spanish Town, although I have tried 2 young cases before, could be a tipping point in the event. We have 42 witnesses to bring, and the police have had to be protecting their families. And I hope that as we come out of this, the citizens can be reassured that the police not only will take the steps to protect the honest citizens who speak to them in confidence, until we can take them to court and try and convict them. And once the citizen will believe and understand that the police will not only say that interest in that, but they will do it and do it successfully. That is what has led to this reprisal killing ongoing, which is difficult to prevent from happening.
DPM, I'd love the media to investigate, no man, really investigate it and find out what's happening, where they're hiding them, right? Because if somebody dies from a gunshot, a gun is involved. When you hear the shots being fired nightly, momentarily to just intimidate, and when the police come through, everything crisp. So what it is in the culture of the